really one of you?
Yes, but only because I'm happy to see you, not because I want. I'm happy to see you, not just because of that. But I'm also happy to have a beer. Yes, thank you.
Drinks, wench.
It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show. It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show. It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show. It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show.
How's it look over there?
Pretty good.
Producer lady.
That's good.
Pretty good focus.
Yeah.
That's good. Because I want to start this thing off by saying I'm really happy to be here. And I just want to thank everybody. And, I forgot. This isn't an award. This isn't an award speech situation, is it?
Did you want to thank your mom or your dad or your
did want to thank.
God?
I did not want to. No, my mom was cool, but like not. That's not who I'm. No.
How about the Academy?
The family down the street for showing me, for breaking me, and so that I could be healed. I'm Steven. This is Mark.
Hi.
It's Even Steven and Oddly Mark.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna do a thing where we tell stories. We were talking a little bit earlier. Mark and I both Philadelphia area, New Jersey, musical people. And over the course of the years that we've been performing and making a living, making noises, there's plenty of stories that we've accumulated along the way.
And some even like that are okay and appropriate to tell over.
I hope that we tell all the bad ones. I hope that my goal for this is to get preemptively Me Too'd. I want to cause huge controversies to the point where, we have problems with Twitter. We get blacklisted. I hope that I get a phone call from my Aunt Sandy saying, Steven, that's over the line.
I definitely have to check the statute of limitations on some of the things. On some of the stories. I
think. All right. Well, let's not set the bar too high. We don't want to set ourselves up.
It's like, not sure
it's like,
about some of the stories.
It's like
I might not be ready for my girl to hear some of the stories either.
And then we went to Home Depot.
Yeah. See, let's go back to buying a couch. Like the couch was awesome. The couch was. It was a good day.
This was your weekend, right?
I bought a couch, looked at some coffee tables, and I set
Did you make it to Home Depot, or did you not have time?
No, we didn't go to Home Depot. No, we stuck with Ashley Furniture and
is that right?
And Raymore and Flanagan. And,
man!
But we ended up buying like the perfect couch at Boscos of all places, which was excellent because it's in the mall. So
riveting stuff, Mark.
I know.
Please go on.
I was gonna.
Tell us the juicy details.
No, the juicy details. You know what? It's my favorite part of my weekend. My favorite part of my weekend was, me and my girl finally agreed on a couch. You don't understand. It's been like 3 months. We've been like bickering about which couch to buy. The perfect couch.
And then on Sunday you went streaking.
No, I did not go streaking. No.
Shit.
No.
Right.
But today I did set my alarm just so that I could wake up and try the new Wendy's breakfast.
I heard about the Wendy's breakfast,
That's
and you went out of your way.
I did. I set my alarm and everything. Yeah.
You made this was. I don't set my alarm very often because most of our work, as you know, is in the evening hours, and
yes.
it's a one of the nice things about pursuits in the entertainment world is that often you can kind of wake up at your leisure and then just be to the gig on time. Now you went out of your way to set your alarm clock specifically to obtain a sandwich.
It was a Baconator breakfast sandwich.
That sounds.
It was so good.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, listen, it was so good. Sausage, bacon, egg, American cheese, and a Swiss cheese sauce. It was excellent.
Now you're gonna do the. Are you gonna do the donut chicken sandwich next? Because
Amy
and I, my wife and I have been seeing
salivating.
the commercials for this, And
What's your
it
take
makes
on it?
us feel sad for the state of affairs in America today.
It makes you
Now,
feel happy to know that I can get a sandwich made out of a donut and chicken. So that's a good example of range of emotion. You know, it's like
Now-
from your range to my range.
Now, I want to tell you that your reaction makes healthcare providers very happy. Because they know they're giving them the diabetes.
No. That's all in your genes. That's all in your genes.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So you're saying it's
if that food
nature,
was,
not nurture?
yes, if food was that bad for you at 42 years old, I would not be 42 years old. Like I would not have made it this far. There's no way.
Now, now if I had the genes of an Aryan, pure white, like perfection picture of a health athlete, and fed myself fried chicken sandwiches with donut bread for 3 meals a day for a decade, say, you suggest that it stands to reason that I'll still be okay?
I'm
That I
saying that
won't?
maybe you will be, maybe you won't be. I'm saying it all depends. It all depends on your genes.
I prefer the Lee Slim Fit. Tell me the story about
Good segue. It was a good segue. Just jump right to what story are we talking about?
you were telling me a story about how we had some mutual friends. We're coming to you from southern New Jersey, the Philadelphia area,
Yes.
which is where we make most of our bones. But you spent a lot of time in the Carolinas,
I did spend some time in the Carolinas, yes.
and I happened to come through the same neighborhood on another occasion.
You
We
did.
just didn't cross paths.
We
for
didn't
some
know each
reason.
other. We
It's
probably
crazy.
would have crossed paths if we knew each
I
other.
heard your name before because shout outs to Shady Katie's 814
South.
South
Papa
some
Kitchen.
Stupid fucking name change.
Oh,
It's
no.
Still Shady Katie's.
That's a
Anyway,
good
Jeff
name. That's good.
Cavallero had always mentioned your name when you were still living down there about why can't you do songs more like Mark Fisher, man? He knows exactly what songs everyone wants to hear. And he's like, I like your attitude when you take the mic and you're like, hey, what's up, fuckers? He would always say that to me.
That's actually something I say too. That's I say what's
I
up, fuckers.
think that's why he kind of like he wanted me to like embody the Mark Fisher that he missed, and then he hired
That's
me
sweet,
for
Jeff.
a gig a couple times, and I got through 2 sets of music playing. We're doing like the cover song shuffle.
Yes.
After my second set, he had fed me so many shots that I could barely get through the third set.
Yes.
I think I might have done about a 15-minute set for my third round, and then he never hired me again. I can't figure out why. Anyway,
Because you couldn't hang.
I mean, that must be it. He's like, you're just not Mark Fishering enough.
If you know Steve, you know how funny that statement was. Funny that's.
But anyway, so the your name had floated around quite a bit, and we hadn't met yet. But
hadn't,
it turns out we did, like, kind of, inhabit
about
some of the
cross
same
paths, yeah.
areas. So in the Carolinas, Bong Hits for Jesus had toured down there. We talked about that a little bit off camera. And it turns out we had performed at exactly the same club on different occasions.
Yes. My band Time Bomb.
Time Bomb.
Time Bomb. Good name. Time Bomb. Nah. You
You
don't
got
love
the time bomb.
it. We played there. We played at a place called Loggerheads.
Loggerheads. I
I
remember it.
In Charleston. It was on Folly Beach. Folly Beach, Charleston.
Folly Beach? Is
Yes,
that? I
that's
thought
Folly
it was
Beach.
Foley Beach, but
That's-
Folly Beach.
Hey, I mean, it can be if you want it to be. Yeah, Folly Beach,
Mhm.
South Carolina, and yeah.
Cool club. It's right on the water, right?
Yeah, right on the water. It was great. It was a great deck. It was actually the first place I found when I moved down there,
Mm.
and I went in with my mom actually, and
Your mom was a pajama.
my mom with the pajama. What?
And yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, all right. No, so we went in, and it was all Phillies and Eagles and Flyers stuff all over the place
So
because
you're
they were
like home
from
away
this
from
area.
home.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Cool.
So I was like, I want to play here. So we scouted out, me and my friend Tim Loomis, who was also a Phillies fan because he's from Lancaster. and lived down there with me. So anyway, yeah, we played there a lot. We played there like once a month.
That's fantastic.
And you played there.
Bong Hits for
Going
Jesus
through.
took a little tour down to the Carolinas, and we did Wilmington, North Carolina, and like Raleigh, Durham. We never did Asheville. We never ventured into that, but we also played the Folly Beach Club. Yeah, and it was amazing, but it was a little bit of a different experience, I think. I think we were there off season a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was a lighter crowd than I think they normally would have, which I think made it okay for them to book our band to perform. Like they didn't have an enormous crowd there expecting 3 hours of familiar music, so they were like,
Right.
but mutual friends also, so they were like, yeah, come through and do the night. But once we realized that we had both performed at the same venue, you told me a story that trumps any Loggerheads experience that I think I could have had, even if it was fucking sold out and everybody was topless and whatever. Like, there's tell about your experience there with Mackenzie
right.
and whatnot.
Yep. Shout out Mackenzie.
Mackenzie
And,
Laurel, yeah.
Yeah. The whole crew, Yvonne, Ed, Kaylin. So
Mackenzie's a WMMR alumni.
WMMR, you are correct. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 93.3
93.3 on your FM dial
terrestrial radio
in Philadelphia.
in Philadelphia.
That used to be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I walked into the club, and like I said, we played there quite a bit. So I saw the one owner, Ed, and he said, "Oh, we got celebrities in the house tonight." And I thought he was breaking my balls. And I'm like,
Well, because you're South Carolina famous.
yeah,
So rightfully so.
Not quite, but I was just being a pompous prick.
Mhm.
And he called me out. He's like, "You pompous prick." No, we got real celebrities. And he pointed to this booth, and I see this guy, and I'm like, and it didn't hit me at first because he's wearing a fishing cap and he's like kind of very incognito, and I'm like, and he's like, "You don't know who that is?" And I'm looking at I'm like, "Is that?"
You're like,
is
Hunter
that?
S. Thompson died already. What?
No, but oddly enough, it was someone who played Hunter S. Thompson in a movie in the 80s. It was good, yeah. It was Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill fucking Murray.
motherfucking Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray was sitting here, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I immediately got stage fright, like starstruck. I mean,
Yeah,
and
all that.
I was just like, oh my god! And the whole night, I'm telling everybody in my band, I'm like, "Look, whatever you do, don't do any Bill Murray lines on the friggin' like, don't do any Bill Murray like movie
Right, don't
lines.
be obvious. Don't cheese out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's play it cool.
Yeah, let's play it cool, right?
Right. Which is not the easiest thing to do in that situation.
Totally
when
not.
When you find yourself in the midst of such celebrity.
Yeah, I mean, it's Bill,
It takes-
Bill Murray.
Bill fucking Murray. It takes a certain level of
Composure.
composure,
Yeah.
self-control to kind of to not freak the fuck out and run around with your hands in the air
Yes.
like, oh my god.
Yes, exactly. And but like I'm sitting here and I'm like, and I know, like, and here's the thing. Leading up to that, like I always said Bill Murray lines like just out of nowhere. I'd be like,
Right.
that was in a
Of
pool or a
course.
pond. It's it's
Oh, there's so many great ones.
yeah. So I'm like, oh shoot. So the whole night I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to say, I'm Mark. I'm a big fan. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. There was never a right time for me to do it. And as the night progressed,
So you're not to cut you off, but you're saying you want to have an interaction with a guy
I just
on
wanna
that caliber and
say
just
hello, get a
make your
picture, yeah.
presence known.
Yeah.
Let him know that you appreciate his work. You're a fan, but without being a fanboy, without kind of doing the whole
Right.
"oh my god" thing.
Right.
And but you didn't quite find the right avenue or
There
the
was
right
no- yeah, there
time
was-
slot or whatever to,
right,
to,
right.
to sneak it in there.
And by this time, everybody's like tweeting and like, so the club is just filling up because word is getting out.
Right.
And I'm getting people like just text messaging me like, dude, get a picture. Oh my God. And I'm like, and I'm just like, oh God. And I felt like such a failure because all I wanted to do was just tell this guy, hey man, my name's Mark and I'm a really big fan.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice to meet you. That's all I wanted to do. So, but by this time the club's filling up, and you start getting
Kind
a
of
little
getting
bit-
away on you.
Yeah,
Maybe
you can tell he was about ready to go.
maybe I'm just gonna sing my songs and be able to tell people
Yeah.
he was there.
But he was dancing. Having a great time. It just
That's
wasn't,
awesome.
which is cool.
Now, what we're gonna do now is in the edits, we're going to go ahead and post that picture that you showed me.
Okay.
So that,
it's a terrible picture,
the people
but
can, but the people can see that this was a real thing that happened, that wasn't photoshopped.
yeah.
Bill Murray dancing with Mackenzie Laurel at Loggerheads with Mark performing on stage just
Yeah.
behind them, and it's a fantastic little moment in time
Yeah.
that no one can ever take away from you.
No. And I really wanted to say hello. And then I told him I was a big fan, and he was leaving, and I was like, there goes my opportunity. And just as he was leaving, he comes up to the stage, he comes up to me, and he says, hi, I'm Bill. I'm a real big fan. I just want to let you know I had a really good time. Thank you very much. And walked out, and I was like, and I got 0 words in whatsoever. And I was like, holy shit.
He got to say to you what you wanted to say to him.
Yeah.
He beat you to it.
It was. It's a
Awesome.
shame. It's a shame. It was around the same time that a local guy, Tommy Avalon, you know Tommy, right?
Tommy
Avalone, I think.
From Haddon something
Field or Haddon Heights or Haddon Township or
right.
I'll
He's,
just say
he's a local
Haddon.
guy, Jersey.
Yeah. You know, good dude. But he was doing a documentary at the time, and he was probably. But I wasn't in contact
Weren't
with him
aware
at the time. It's a shame.
But that
could
have fit right in.
That would have been awesome. Yeah, because if
And we highly recommend the Bill Murray Stories. Is that what the title of the
Bill Murray stories?
on
Yeah.
Netflix, which was
It's
Tommy
excellent.
Avalone made a great documentary about the legend of Bill Murray and how
Yeah.
just like the story you just told, he would just pop in places and be there, and how often then he would say to people, he'd be like, no one will ever believe you.
Yeah. Well, he used to do that at a place called Frankie's Fun Park down there. He would go up and steal
great.
people's tickets that they won, like in skee ball or whatever. He'd just rip it off and just run away. Like, it's a true story.
I love a good celebrity
I love
story,
a true
especially
story.
a guy like Bill Murray who does it so artistic. He's so artful about his interactions with the public, you know.
Yeah.
He's aware. I think he's aware of his status as a celebrity. He's aware of his persona and how it's perceived and whatnot.
legend.
But he doesn't. I've never heard a story about him putting on airs or acting like he was better than. He always just kind of plays along with it to make it fun for everyone involved. You know.
Yeah.
I remember he's a Chicago Cubs fan.
Yes.
And the Cubbies went 100 and some years without winning the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
And another celebrity that I'm fond of is Ed Vedder from Pearl Jam. I just remember hearing the stories about when the Cubs finally won the series. It was like a dam broke. Like everyone in the whole city just was, you know, walking on air and like just elated. And Eddie Vedder and Bill Murray and a couple of other super celebrity Cubby fans just went into a random person's house that had a piano and were singing celebratory songs in their living room. Just the whole, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Stuff like that gives me hope that the fame and entertainment business is not not a complete shithole.
It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show. It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show. It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show. It's the Even Steven and Oddly Mark Show.